As flexible as the system is for editing your content, there are just some things that can't be done from this editor, such as putting Twitter feeds on your pages, Facebook like buttons, or any JavaScript controlled applications or elements. These have to be done directly in the HTML source code. The HTML source can be viewed by clicking on this button here, and that loads up the HTML code for the entire page that you're currently working on. And you can also view the HTML source from within the rich text editor by clicking on this icon here. This shows the code for the region that you're editing, not the entire page, just the region which is currently active in the rich text editor. If an error happens while working in this area, let's just delete this line. OK it down. We see that entire region has jumped over to the left hand side and the page is published before it's picked up on. Looking at the live page on the site, it's more obvious now that that entire area is hugging the left hand side, but it's easily fixed. Let's go back to the editor, click here and load in a revision of a previous page. Once the revision is loaded, it fixes the problem and you just publish. Though if you're editing the HTML source from the main area, if an error is made here, a revision is not saved, because when you click save, it writes directly to the file. So when you go back, we can see what that's done, just deleting one character. You go back to the editor and try and pull in a revision, it just won't do anything. That's the revision loaded and the page has stayed with the same problem. If you ever do have to go into the HTML source code, it's recommended you create a backup of the page you're about to work on. Let's call the backup by clicking create a page. We'll call the backup page, and any template will do, it doesn't matter. And our backup page has appeared in the list. Now let's go to the page we're about to edit. Fire up the HTML source code. Click in the region, select all, copy. Go back to our list and open up your backup page. And that's the standard blank template for that page. Click on your HTML source, and once that's open, click in this region, select all, delete the code and paste in the code that we got from the page we're just about to edit and save it down. Now let's do the HTML edit on the About Us page. Fire up the source code and we'll go for the worst case scenario here and just delete one character and save it. And just that one small deletion in the wrong place has ruined the entire page. Revisions don't work, as mentioned earlier, so what we can do here is go back to our page list, open up our backup page, fire up the HTML source, click in the area, select all, copy, open up the page that's got the code error, fire up the HTML source code for that page. Click an area, select all, delete all the code and paste the code in we got from the backup file. When you save that down, it reinstates the page back to where it was before the mistake was made. The backup page can be kept in your list. It's not linked to from any of the other pages on the live website from the menus, but for the sake of just keeping things tidy, if you've got a lot of pages on your site, if you want to delete it, just click on this icon and that deletes your backup page.